First up for our players is the SAP Run Simple Challenge. Enable your business to run simple with SAP.
My friends at SAP believe whether you're a large company or a small company, SAP will enable your business to run simple. In other words, SAP simply eliminates complexity. When coaching, I like to keep things simple. So for today's SAP Run Simple Challenge, there are 3 simple parts. Number 1, I'm going to give you a very valuable tip in the bunker. Number 2, Jim Flatt's going to put my tip into action. And part 3 is the SAP Run Simple Challenge, where all of you will hit this bunker shot and at the same time compete for an unbelievable prize. How about 2 tickets to a Flyers game and a suite thanks to SAP? Sound awesome? All right. Let's talk about the setup for a bunker shot. Most instructional magazines will ask you to do 3 things. Number 1, they'll ask you to keep your weight forward. Number 2, they'll ask you to keep your head still. And number 3, ask you to hit 2 inches behind the golf ball. Now, I have a lot of students that get into this setup in front of me. Unfortunately, they often hit the ball first rather than the sand. Why does this happen? It happens because with your weight forward and keeping your head still, it's impossible to hit behind the golf ball. So what happens is that players come down at a steep angle and hit the ball first, it flies over the green. The only way from this setup that I could get behind that golf ball is to shift my weight or sway back into my right side. The last thing I want to do in the bunker is move around. I'm trying to hit a specific spot. So what is the simple solution? Well, here it is. I do move my weight forward, but only in my lower body. My weight is in my front hip, but my upper body, my spine sits slightly behind the ball. Coincidentally, about 2 inches behind the ball, right where I want my club to hit the sand. From this position, I can turn over my spot, hit my spot, and not move my head at all. Make sense, everybody? So you want to set yourself up. Your upper body is not over your lower body. Here's the mistake. The lower body is forward, the upper body sits back here. This also allows the club to slide through the sand rather than hitting steeply down into it. If there's no other questions, I'd love to bring Jim Flatt up. Jim, how about a nice applause for Jim? Thank you for helping us out with this tip, Jim. All right, let's get into your setup. Ball forward in your stance, right?
Yes.
Let's open that club face. Open that stance a little bit. Okay. All right, now, here's the key. I want you to bump a little weight into that front hip for me, all right? And feel like your upper body's sitting a little behind the ball.
Gotcha.
Now, from here, you don't have to move. You simply turn, hit your spot, and finish facing the target, okay? Stay very still, and here we go. Look at this shot, guys. Look at that golf shot. You're a great student. I hope you had a wonderful time.
Appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Well, guys, are you ready for the SAP Run Simple Challenge? Yeah. Let's do it.